Ew.
It would make me feel more comfortable if you were less grossed out by all of the sounds coming out of my mouth all the time.
Okay, so that, to me, the slurping of a cup when you're tilting the cup and like gravity is going to do the work for you. You don't need to slurp. You know what I mean? No, you don't.
To get more. Faster. It's more efficient.
Are you in a rush to drink your coffee?
It's more efficient.
It's not going to grow legs and run away.
I would rather have more coffee in my mouth faster.
Okay, tip it higher. Tip the cup.
I will spill it all over my brand new Catalina Island t-shirt.
That's weird.
This is my home too. And I'd feel more comfortable if I could make any noise from my mouth when doing things like eating and drinking. When I chew, it can't be too loud, and when I drink, slurping has to be certain level of volume for Connor's preferences.
Okay, no, it's not the volume at all. Anyways,
so this is not fine.
Well, that's not what you did. So
the same exact thing.
No, it wasn't.
That was a slurp.
No, that
was a slurp.
That was a sip.
Nope, this is a sip.
Yeah, and that was the same thing as the last one.
The last one was.
I mean, yeah, that's gross. The first one was grosser though, because you went like this. I'll show you. By the way, cup.
That's how you drink.
No, it isn't.
That's how you drink.
Yeah, maybe like soup or something more viscous.
More viscous?
Viscous.
What's that mean?
Like more liquidy.
Does it really?
Wait, no. It means more solidy.
Hold on. Don't worry, I have my iPad.
No, it means that it's the liquid is moving more in solidarity with.
How do you spell viscous? With a Q-U?
No, VISCIOUS. I guess while you look up viscous, I'm gonna just
deliberately cruel or violent.
No, that's vicious.
No, it's oh yeah.
Stupid ass.
How do you spell viscous? The Viscount. I know what a Viscount is.
What is that?
Jonathan Bailey's Bridgerton character. What? How do you spell viscous? With a K?
Okay, no. Viscous in terms of liquid. Sorry, you guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. I'm Connor. This is
viscous.
Yeah. This is Brooke.
Spelled the same, almost the same as vicious. V-I-S-C. It is spelled the same as
viscous. Viscous has a
V-I-S-C-O-U-S.
Viscous.
Having thick, sticky consistency between solid and liquid. So it's like a little thicker. Then how do you spell vicious?
V-I-C.
Damn. All right, good job.
Thank you. That was really good.
That was really good.
Like a syrup would be viscous.
Yeah, totally.
Syrup, molasses.
Yep. Kind of that in-between space.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
It always reminds me, and people have been talking about this a lot recently, the Great Molasses Flood of Boston.
Does that take place around the same time as the Tea Party? Izzy, what's it look like? What's my upper thigh region looking like right now? Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay. Okay. You mind if I take my shoes off?
Get comfy.
Wait, there's music on.
Oh my God, there's music on. Alexa, off. Sometimes I truly, truly feel like Alexa is out to get me. I feel that way. Sometimes I'll be like, Alexa, I need to hear Jack Johnson right now. And she's like, here's NPR. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
She is not the brightest bulb in the shed.
No, you wouldn't keep bulbs in a shed also.
Yeah.
They're too fragile.
Tool in the shed?
Sharpest tool in the shed.
The brightest bulb in the what then?
Socket?
Damn, I hate it. Either one of us starts off really dumb and the other's really smart, and that's how the episode progresses, and I don't want to be the dumb one of today's episode.
It's far too late unless we restart the episode.
Do we have to restart, Izzy, because of music? We probably should. Damn. All right. No, I'll be the dumb one today. It's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna try to start this week's episode out like a little bit more structured. I'm just gonna try. Okay, I know that's not something that we do around here.
Comfortable.
You're having a hard time getting.
Yeah, because I just don't want. I'm wearing short shorts.
So we're not in the studio today. We're at my house.
Gorgeous.
In front of my bookshelf. And it's 4th of July week. Everyone's feeling the spirit. Everyone's feeling patriotic. Are you feeling like a patriot today, Brooke? Are you patriotic? Are you a patriot?
That's a good question. That's such a loaded question right now that it's like probably not something that me, the dumb one, wants to answer right now.
I just think that it's not fair that how words have taken on new meanings because, like, I love red, white, and blue.
Sure.
You know, the colors.
It's a great movie. You'd love the book.
Red, white, and blue?
Royal blue, yeah.
Oh, completely different movie.
Did you hear that?
It's a candle.
Okay.
It's a crackling candle. I wanted to bring the vibes of the studio into my home, so I brought the fire.
It. Yeah.
Now.
I love that.
Are my bookshelves fire retardant? I don't know.
I would say no, just based off of the amount of wood that I'm seeing.
That's exactly where my head was at. The wood.
I lit my towel on fire the other day.
Why?
Because I was lighting a candle in my new bathtub, and my towel, like the little tassels that hang off of it, were dangerously close to the candle flame. And then I was kind of roused from the tub. I was like relaxing, eyes closed. I was roused by the smell of something on fire, and it was my towel.
At least you woke up.
Oh, God, yeah.
A lot of people forget that part.
To wake.
Yeah. I was going to say something.
I wanted to start this episode off with a little bit more structure.
Yeah, and I think that I'm getting there. I was going to talk about patriotism for just a little bit longer.
Okay.
In this episode specifically. Because true patriots in America are the possum. We've talked about possums on here before. Done this. It's the United States. No, I just learned this. The American possum, commonly spelled with an O, is North America's only native marsupial.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
and marsupials, like a kangaroo is a marsupial,
yeah,
right?
I think it just means you have a pouch.
Oh,
you have a fupa.
Oh my God, you two of America's greatest marsupials sitting on this couch. Speaking of patriotism.
Yeah, and you know what? Possums also eat bugs, rodents, and they cannot carry rabies. So they're truly such a blessing to have. Mm-hmm. And so what, they eat trash. Just don't lick them.
Right. It doesn't kiss them even. Or you could lick them, but just don't go do mouth to mouth.
They can carry brain worms.
So don't lick them.
Nah. Pass for now. There was a picture of me from when I was younger. I think it's somewhere on my Instagram way back. Of me swaddling a possum. And there's a person without home that had handed the possum to me. And it's really sweet. The image, you can actually feel the love.
Let's put it up.
Okay, I'll have to find it. I wasn't able to find it recently. Can anyone hear the truck backing up for the past hour? Or is it just me? I'm so susceptible to noises.
No, I'm feeling that way with the candle.
Oh.
It's staticky. That's the thing.
It's.
Do you mind if I put the mic up to the candle?
No, I think people like that sound. Don't touch the hot candle.
It's not hot. Listen to the static.
That's relaxing.
I'm finding it a little distracting, but I do like the candle. So let's just see how it goes.
I think we should just let it play and let the cards fall where they may. I can't believe it's... So this is coming out on July 5th, right?
Nope.
4th? Oh my gosh, happy Independence Day, all.
Happy all.
Happy all day.
Wait, what's your structured beginning of the episode?
Just like possums, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I want to ask you about your books on your bookshelf.
Ask me about my books on my bookshelf.
Have you read any of them?
No.
Where'd you get them again? These were you just like ordered from Amazon like random
Yeah.
collection.
So I mean, if nobody knows, they actually there's people online, and I think it's a small collector that goes and finds books that like would look good on a bookshelf, and then you can just put them up, and the colors are cool.
No, yeah, I really like that. I'm having issues
Yeah, me too.
with my bookshelf.
Oh. See, I'm having issues with the titles of my books because they're large and they say things like, "I am sorry to think I've raised a timid son."
Right.
And I want to, and then this one
Well,
says,
a lot of people, and I think this is like completely sickening,
This
but
one
you
just
might
says-
like it.
"Mommy burnout."
Yeah. Something sickening that you might like because you're into the all white aesthetic.
Yeah.
Is some people turn their books around just so the pages
That's
are out.
psychotic.
Isn't that psychotic? And then also people are telling me, because I have just moved and I'm organizing my bookshelf and it's very busy because there's just like a lot of colorful books. And people are like, you need to color code it. I find that to be the tackiest way to organize books. Not here per se, because these are not books that you're using for reading.
They're not
but
color
like,
coordinated.
I'm not. I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it were a shelf like this, I could understand color coordination.
Making
but
direct
to
eye
have like a
contact with all
collection
my
of
red books.
Hello, but to have a collection of books that like are made for reading, and actually, I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum. Like, color coordinate your books
No,
if
you
you
know
want.
what? If you
But
color
I
coordinate,
just- I
you
just,
color
like, don't-
coordinate your books, fuck you.
I just like
I'll say what Brooke is thinking.
no. I find that to be, for my taste, tacky.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, ZBiotics. We have to tell you all about this game-changing product we use before a night out with drinks. It's called ZBiotics.
ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down.
Just remember to take ZBiotics before your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best tomorrow. Every time I have ZBiotic before I drink, my next day is so much better.
Yeah.
Truly. I didn't necessarily know about the gut enzyme until we got ZBiotics as a partner. But even after a night out, I can plan on playing golf the next day. I can plan on going on a hike the next day. When I plan accordingly with ZBiotics.
Vacations, weddings, birthdays, and reunions. Oh my, there's so much going on. Get the most out of your spring plans by stocking up on pre-alcohol now. Go to zbiotics.com/BANDC to get 15% off your first order when you use BANDC at checkout. ZBiotics is backed with 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked.
Yeah. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/BNC and use the code BNC at checkout for 15% off. Thank you so much, ZBiotics, for sponsoring this episode and our good times.
I'm much more of a genre or author kind of girl, because like these books are made for walking. These are not decoration. These are my babies.
Made
and they
for
provide
walking?
a use. Yeah. I'm saying like they're not just
Like these-
decoration.
Much like these boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
These boots they're not decorative boots. Like these decorative boots, I could say, okay, maybe you could organize these by color. I won't be mad at you. But like when the boots are made for walking,
It's kind of like put them on.
It's like
and step
put 'em
out.
on.
Yeah.
Amen,
No,
brother.
these books were made for sitting. So
Yeah.
But I do have some that I got. This one was given to me. This is a Celine Dion book.
Did you see the documentary?
No.
Me neither, but maybe you should, since you love, not that I don't love her too, but like since you just like are addicted to Celine.
You hate Celine Dion?
No, I do not hate Celine Dion. I just like, I'm not a documentary girl.
Yeah.
But you do like that kind of stuff and you love Celine, so that might be something worth exploring. I hear it's like a real tearjerker.
I might watch it
Okay.
because I love Titanic. And a lot of people forget that I like Celine Dion because of my love for the movie Titanic,
Mm-hmm.
my number one movie. And so that's like by proxy, I became a fan of hers
Right.
because near, far, wherever you are kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I really feel like that movie came from her and not James Cameron.
She wrote the song for Titanic, right?
I don't know. It kind of feels like he built the movie around that song.
No, I agree.
Even though Titanic did happen.
Do we know if she wrote it for Titanic? Because if she did, she fucking nailed it. Like she literally captured the whole movie in a 3-minute song.
From her throat.
Wow. Her heart will. Damn.
Did the song not exist until that moment?
Right.
That makes me feel sick.
Yeah. She nailed it.
Isn't it funny that the whole Jack and Rose thing about the Titanic like probably didn't even happen? It's fake. It's not even real.
Right. It's a fictionalized retelling.
That's like, to me, feels illegal.
Why? I love that kind of stuff. When you take a real event and then create a fictional aspect of it.
Because I want to believe that Rose Dawson is real and she's out there still.
I'm sure like maybe it was based off of a real person. She just didn't go through those specific events.
That's a damn shame.
Mm-hmm.
They were coming on the Atlantic Ocean too. It was colder.
Yeah. Not the Pacific?
No.
Yeah.
No, a little bit more general.
Where's the Titanic Museum? Sweden?
Oh, maybe it's up your ass. Did you check your ass?
No, I didn't check.
Yeah,
I'll check after when I'm recording.
You should double check.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we know Izzy? Belfast.
Close.
Belfast will always remind me of those breakfast cookies. Belvita.
Oh my God. You know what my favorite is? What are the American Airlines cookies called?
Wait.
Like biscuits?
Hang on.
Biscuit?
Stop. Let me get it.
Biscuit.
No, that's just a different way to spell biscuit.
I think it is that. I think
no, it's called something. It's called it does start with a B. Shit. Okay, I can do this. You can do this. I can do this. I'm gonna do, please. I'll do those cookies, please.
I think it's biscuit spelled differently.
It's not biscuit. It's called
Give us the second letter, Izzy. Biscuit.
No, it's biscotti.
Biscott. Biscott.
Biscoff.
Biscoff.
Told you.
Yeah,
Get it.
yeah.
Okay.
Those are damn good.
Those are damn good. I always thought that those were healthy because they were a little bit spicy because of the cinnamon.
Is it the cinnamon? It's almost like a gingerbread quality.
There's cinnamon in gingerbread.
Yeah.
This is the worst podcast on air.
You're starting to piss me off a little. Because whenever you say that, it's good.
Then square
it's literally that thing I hate when people shit on things that I like. It's good. It's going well.
Okay, Jesus. Okay. We just talked about.
Shut up.
We just argued about what kind of
That's what people are here. That's what people are here for.
What kind of biscuit it was.
That's what people are here for.
Damn. I had something so important I was going to say too. Oh, you know about Rose Dawson and Jack Dawson?
They're not both Dawsons.
Yeah, she took his name because she didn't want at the end of the movie.
Did she? I've never made it to the end.
You bitch.
I turn it off every time the ship starts to sink. I don't like it once it gets to that part. Something about that makes me uneasy.
I'm like so not scared of a ship sinking, and I've seen that.
It's not scary. It's devastating. I can't. That's my least favorite thing in the world is when you fall in finally like in deep, deep love and then lose it via death.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in deep, deep water because of the sinking of the ship.
No. It's not like I could totally watch a shipwreck movie if there's no romance.
Do you think it's better to have never loved?
Yes.
Than to have loved and lost?
I do. For the kind of person that I am. Because I don't think I would be able to move on after.
Rose Dawson never did.
She did and she didn't.
Oh, she did and she had kids.
Yeah. She kept him with her forever.
In her heart.
And her heart went on.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you fell in love and you understand that Rose Dawson had to keep Jack Dawson in her heart forever.
Yeah, of course.
But say that you were say it was the other way around and Jack Dawson lived and Rose died and he kept her in his heart and then you fell in love with Jack. And he's like, I do love you, but I will always forever have Rose in my heart.
It's so tough. I think that would be
emotionally.
That would, for me, the kind of person that I am, would be incredibly difficult. And I might be able to make it work, but I would be in intense therapy figuring out how to deal with it. Because I would always feel like the second. Get this.
The second woman.
Get this. I read this book. Basically these two fall in love.
Wait, hang on, sorry.
Okay.
What about if Jack was a polygamist and had like 6 women?
I'm not doing polygamy.
6 women in his heart. No, but then now he's a. Oh my God.
Do you think we should close the door?
No, sorry, all my neighbors outside singing.
Mm-hmm.
Say he was a polygamist. He's not anymore. He's dedicated to you, but
he's retired.
All 6 of his ex lovers are in his heart.
Are they in his heart the way that Jack was in Rose's heart? Then no.
But you're in love. But you're not.
If I'm the exception, and if I'm why he stopped polygamy, because he's like, I actually realized like I just want you, then that's fine. But if he just decided one day to be monogamous and went through a few different relationships and then landed on me and is like, I'll forever be in love with those 6 women, it's just for whatever reason couldn't come to be, then that wouldn't work.
So you wouldn't be the other woman. You'd be the other woman.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
You put this, it's just like not good. The way that you.
Well, I don't like when the other side of a fake fur blanket shows, because then it's just like a soft blanket. Okay. And I want everyone to know that I have a fake fur blanket.
Okay, now that they know that, I just don't want it to be that puffy. It's all good. Can I tell you about the book I read? That scenario?
We got a whole handful at the end of this couch. Slurp City, USA.
Can I tell you about the scenario of the book that I read?
Your blanket is too fluffy. Yeah, hit me with the scenario of the book, and then I like the topic of books, because I have something.
Okay, great.
That I have to say.
So basically, this girl, these 2 are madly in love. This girl and this guy. This girl and this guy. I don't remember.
What are their names?
I forget their names.
Tell me their names.
I forget their names.
Okay.
Fall in love in like high school, literal like soulmates, love of each other's lives, like travel the world together. The guy's a huge traveler. She's like super active. They go everywhere together, and then he goes on a voyage.
Oh God.
And he never comes back. And she is like literally.
Did he die?
They never found his body.
You guys, this episode of Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast is supported by State Farm. When you get a new car or a new home, the first thing you might find yourself thinking is, heck yeah. Or, I can't believe this is real. Or, how is this real? Or maybe even, I can't believe it. But what you really want to say is the one thing that can get you the help you need. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm is there with the coverage you need for your car, your home, and even boats, motorcycles, RVs, or other things that matter to you. Listen, guys, adulthood is already exhausting and complicated as it is. For example, moving into a new apartment. That could be really stressful, because sometimes, for some of us, like me, it takes up to 6 months and sometimes beyond to fully unpack the boxes and then get rid of the cardboard and then do all of that crap. And then there's also like no place to put the cardboard. You sometimes end up with like no storage. Anyways. Luckily, one of the parts of adulthood that doesn't have to be complicated is insurance, thanks to State Farm. With a State Farm agent, you know someone is there to help you choose the coverage you need. With so many coverage options, it feels good knowing that you can find what works best for you and your needs. And when you need ways to get help, State Farm gives you options there too. Whether it's in person or on the phone with your local agent, or on statefarm.com, or on their award-winning app, State Farm lets you do things the right way, your way. So when you need help protecting the things that matter most, remember to say, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So she's like in shambles, doesn't know if she'll ever recover, moves back to her small hometown, and ends up like very slowly like healing and realizing that she's always kind of loved her small hometown. And instead of like staying on the like big like traveling journey, she kind of settles and like works at a local bookstore and whatever.
Nice.
Then like years later, she falls in love again. Very different lifestyle, more comfortable lifestyle with her new fiance, like cozy as opposed to the life that she lived before with the other love of her life. His body's found. He's alive.
Well, his body's found with life in it.
His body's found with life in it. He swam after years and years of surviving on this deserted island. Swam for like months.
Wow.
It's like unrealistic, but he swam and survived and whatever. She's engaged to this guy that she's in love with. Her first love comes back. And now it's like, what's she going to do?
It depends how comfy she is. Oh, there's a wasp inside the house.
Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil the book because it's like, if you know this, I just gave you the back of the book. So if you're familiar with that back of the book, I'm not going to give you the answer, but it's like, who is she going to choose? Her her first true love or her now true love?
I think it depends on how comfy she is. As you got to keep an eye on that wasp. It's getting really close to you.
I don't see a wasp.
It's above her on the window.
Izzy, keep an eye on that wasp.
This is
why I think we should close the door.
Oh no, it would get far too hot.
The fan is on.
Yeah, but the fan uses the outdoor air to cool us.
That's not it.
Okay, so what is your opinion? You see the wasp now.
My opinion is influenced by the fact that I read the book and know what she did.
But be your own woman. Put yourself in that scenario.
I mean, there are so many different ways that it could go. I'm basing this storytelling off of her experience and how her life was with that specific boy and how it is with the second specific boy and how she's changed as a person.
I know that you would prefer to be comfy and cozy on the couch. I think that you would.
Well, I just wouldn't have ever been in the first relationship.
Well, you can't say that until you fall in love.
Honestly, it could be reversed for me. Like I could start off comfy and cozy and then evolve as a person into the second. Yeah. Like I just don't think it would go the other way around.
I don't think you should put yourself in a box.
I'm just saying that's a plot of a book. This is definitely intriquely.
Intriquely?
Yeah.
That's not a word, is it?
No, it's what Channing says.
Oh.
Definitely intriquely.
We're doing some more lingo today, y'all. I was going to say recently there's this house that I really like. There's a hummingbird about to come in the house.
I'm pro closing the window.
Do you see it?
No.
It's so small.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I do see that.
Got to be the smallest bird out there.
It is precious.
Yeah. So cute. I need to get a hummingbird feeder because I do love those little fuckers.
Hey, where's your bird feeder?
I don't have one. I've never
bird
had.
Bath?
Oh, yeah. It was really fugly. It looked like stone to me, and then it wasn't stone at all. It was like a hard plastic.
Oh.
I don't fuck with hard plastic. I gotta say I'm saying the F word today.
It's okay.
No, I've said it like 6 times.
I'm pro F word.
Say it.
I'm not pro F word when forced to say the F word. I'm pro F word when it comes naturally.
Interesting.
And makes sense in the sentence. But I do say it a lot. Actually, I've been doing.
Yeah, I know. You're crazy. I can't take your ass anywhere. What I was going to say is I live near, there's a lot of cool houses that I live near, and I love to walk around them, and I have this one favorite house. Okay. And I've always imagined who lives in it. And I
love doing that.
And I romanticize him, and I was like, this is probably...
It's a him? Solo?
It's them.
Oh, I thought you said him.
Them.
Okay.
And it's 2 people in my head. It's 2 people, and maybe... Yeah, 2 people, and they're like authors. Like one's an author and one works at an art gallery or something. They do.
Is it an like artsy fartsy kind of house?
No, it's like really nice, but like you can tell, like their kitchen cabinets and everything are like green, and then they have.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's small touches like that where it's like it makes you squint. Yeah,
yeah.
It makes you squint and think. And then I saw these people. I'm gonna be sick.
That sucks.
It's horrible. I hate the house now. I want to egg it.
That's why romanticizing is so dangerous.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't care to even walk by it anymore because they ruined it for me. Yeah. That feeling that I just had when Brooke hawked wood on our podcast, on our live podcast, is the same feeling when I saw this couple.
I get why that's gross.
The couple?
No, the hawk tui.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's fine to call me gross then.
But that's how I imagine I'm gonna get the wasp out. I imagine that's how people feel when they read a book and then they miscast the movie.
Oh my God, that is. Want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, tell me while I go get this wasp.
When I guess it was 7th grade, and they had cast Robert Pattinson as Edward. No, those are my favorite shoes.
I'm just gonna scare him out.
Okay, and they had okay.
He's gone. That's actually so easy.
And they had cast RP as Edward. I was not happy.
Oh.
I was not happy. I didn't see it. That's not who I had pictured as Edward. And then obviously everything changed once I saw him in the role.
Yeah.
But
stepped up.
like, obviously, and like I was wrong. Couldn't have been more wrong. But I remember being like distraught by that.
He was perfectly cast.
Couldn't have been more perfect. I didn't see
The Vision.
The Vision at first.
He's a papa now.
I know he is a papa
with a baby.
Oh, that is, I think, the most attractive couple.
Suki Waterhouse.
Did you see? Oh my God, I'm still waiting on that. Suki was wearing the shirt that said "I heart my iPad" in a recent TikTok, and I obviously went to go purchase it, but I couldn't find it. So I obviously had to get one custom made. I got a tank custom made, but it hasn't come yet, and it's going to my old address. So
see ya.
We'll see. We'll see it when I see it.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't stop ordering things from the TikTok shop.
I still am a virgin for that.
As an update, I'm going to just get my shark for the video viewers.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, keep talking.
So I moved this weekend, and I'm really, 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 really happy and excited about it. The moving process is definitely interesting. I had movers, and I splurged for the full package, so they packed for me too. It is so awkward to have movers just like do everything for you, and you just have to stand and watch. And
Brooke, you didn't have to stay home the whole time.
yes,
they did
you do.
It. No, you can. Leave.
Well, I had to film them because I was doing a deal.
I know. Take a couple pictures and head out.
No, I don't think you should do that. Like, they had questions and stuff.
For what? So the shark won't activate until it touches the water. I just looked.
Really?
Which is pretty fancy.
But anyway, that was like definitely. I stood there for 2.5 hours and just stared.
No, I talked about when.
And then the only thing I said, because I was having trouble making conversation, was, "I'm so tired."
While the men are.
While they were doing everything, and I just stood there and watched them because I was just trying to make conversation. That's all I know to say. So that I felt really awkward about. But anyway, really smooth process.
That's awesome.
Can't say that. Can't stress that enough.
This will be the first time when I move out of this place, which my landlord came over the other day and was like, "Are you gonna stay?" And I'm like, "It's June. I don't know.
You have till November,
December, but like that's 6 more months."
Yeah.
You don't ask someone halfway through something if they're. You don't ask me halfway through a meal if I'm gonna finish it.
Do you think she was wanting you to leave?
I think so.
What makes you say that? Does she know about the plants?
No. I don't know if she'll ever figure out about. Oh my gosh, I want to say something so bad, but I'm so scared.
Say it in code.
I can't. Oh, there's no way I can. There's no.
Why? She doesn't watch.
I don't know, man.
Why do you think she wanted you to leave?
The vibe.
Mm-hmm. The overall vibe.
The vibe of her needing me to let her know right now.
I have been so blessed with my landlords.
You know,
my one at my last place is the nicest woman in the whole world, and this one is quirky and fun.
This current one,
yeah,
quirky and fun.
You would love her.
Oh man,
definitely quirky and fun.
Oh my gosh,
and very present too. Very present in the whole experience.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
But she's so quirky that it's like, okay.
It's
just like a new character unlocked kind of thing.
Does she live around you at all?
She's been away, so I only met her when I was touring the place, and she immediately was like, "I love your smile and your eyes. You've got the place." Because she knew she's a very good sense of character. She said she's a very good sense of character, and she knew, and she wanted me to have the place, which is really sweet. And then she loved that I'm an independent woman.
Contractor.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, is this for you and your roommate?" And I was like, "No, it's just me," because I got a 2-bed. And she was like, "I fucking love that. Like, it's so important to be a strong, independent woman. Like, I love." And she was just like really proud of my success. It was beautiful. It was very beautiful. It was like she had known me my whole life.
It's kind of.
And she was like, "I can't believe you've gotten here. I'm so proud of you. First time meeting."
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she old?
Probably our parents' age.
It reminds me of when Abby in Broad City met older Abby. The old woman that was a witch.
It is like, there's some similarities, definitely.
Really? Between that and...
No, between me and my landlord.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you have a new friend.
I do love her. But then whenever she's like, "Can you pay me the rent?" I'm just like, what? What happened to I love your smile and your eyes.
When did that all go away?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to hello, how are you?
Yeah, whatever happened to it.
That reminds me that today is, sorry, we're recording this early. It's July 1st. And once again,
No, it's not.
it's July fucking 1st. Yeah.
Ew. You know, July 2nd is the midpoint. No, that's not right.
Of what?
The year. That's not right though. It's like July 18th. July 2nd.
Oh,
July 2nd is the midpoint of the year. The only reason I know that is because of my Goodreads challenge is telling me where I am in terms of progress.
mm-hmm.
So I'm a little over halfway through the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, I upped it from 20 to 40.
What?
My Goodreads challenge.
Oh, nice.
Because I blasted through 20 already.
Yeah.
But now I'm only on 21. So I think
Well, you're ahead of the curve because the halfway point is tomorrow.
yeah, I am a little bit ahead, but I'm not.
And I'm sure you'll read a lot.
Hot tub time hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
Hot tub season is when we blow the
You really
we blow the fish out of the water.
Yeah, when you blow the lid off this
Yeah.
this joint. I'm at $0 for this year so far.
I'd love for you to read a book.
I might read. I'm sorry to say I've raised a timid son. Because I want to know what that's about. Can I read a little bit of it?
Yeah, I love you. To.
Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry to think I've raised a timid son. Should I just open to a random page?
Yeah. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Factor. Summer's here, you guys. Fuel up for it with Factor's no prep, no mess meals.
Yeah. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. That is so true.
Literally.
Having them in your fridge is just like, you don't have to stress.
You don't.
I always end up with all these ingredients that do not go together. So this is massive.
With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. Treat yourself to restaurant quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and blackened salmon. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes. No shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up.
Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Head to factormeals.com/BNC50 and use code BNC50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code BNC50 at factormeals.com/BNC50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. This was more or less of a piece with the greater gangsta rap ethos of the early 90s, albeit espoused by two white clowns.
Okay.
This book is going a different direction than I had.
Maybe it's fiction. Let's see. Oh my God, wait, let me look it up on Goodreads.
Yeah.
Here, hold that.
Let's be serious.
Let's be serious for 1
It
second.
definitely smells like a book.
An old one.
Yeah.
Also, this is not me doing a bit, but do you notice anything different about me physically? I'm not doing a bit.
You're tan. You're really tan.
Yeah, but not that.
Your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
It's darker, I think.
No, it's not that.
Shorter?
No, it's not that.
Did you get bangs?
Nope, not that. Well, you might be noticing them more because I moved, by the way. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh. No, you didn't.
The water in my old apartment was so foul, like hard water made my hair like flat and frizzy. Now this water, it's different now that I'm in a different zip code. 10 minutes away from my old apartment, it's bringing out my natural curls.
I see.
So my curls are letting loose. What's that book called?
I am sorry to think I have raised a timid son. I'll tell you what, when I got my Jolie thing, filter in my shower,
Yeah.
you can feel that.
Really?
Yeah. I want to drink the water.
Oh, Connor, this is like. Sorry, my iPad froze.
That's
But
okay,
it's
give it time.
looking. Hello?
Like fiction?
It's looking like a. My iPad is frozen.
It's okay, leave it.
This has never happened. This has never happened before. I'm going to close out Goodreads. Probably Goodreads, man. The servers have been getting over flooded. Which for what? For what? What's the book called?
I am sorry to think I have raised a timid son.
I'm sorry.
I guess while everyone
Do you think?
listens to Brooke, I'll just share that I got this remote control shark. I am not even getting targeted ads on TikTok shop. I'm getting just like whatever I think it's genuinely randomized, and I've bought everything that they have put. There's a tower fan over here that's pumping out some air to us, and it's great. The DREO, it feels good, and it's so low because it had to be low enough for us to not catch it on the mics. And doesn't that feel good on your cheeks?
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
I can. It is a good one.
It feels good to me.
I'm sorry to think I've raised a timid son is a collection of essays. And it has a 3.41 star rating on Goodreads, which is not good.
It's out of 5 or 10?
Out of 5.
Feels
not like the worst thing in the world, but if I saw that on Goodreads, I probably would never read it.
Well, some people are probably reading more books than you, and they're out of things to pick, so they might pick Timid Son vibes.
From one of the most ferociously brilliant, distinctive young voices in literary, a debut shot through with violence, comedy, and feverish intensity that takes us on an odyssey into an American netherworld, exposing a raw personal journey along the way. Locked in battle with both his adult appetites and his most private childhood demons, Kent Russell hungers for immersive experience. There's a lot of typos in the Goodreads description.
I like that his
essays take us to society's ragged edges, the junctures between savagery and civilization. He pitches a tent at an annual 4-day music festival in Illinois. You might like this. Among the misunderstood, thick as thieves fans who self-identify as juggalos. Is that a bad word?
No, you can say juggalo.
Okay.
I think it just means clown people. I think they're clown people.
He treks to the end of the continent to visit a legendary hockey enforcer. He's Brooke, doing a lot of crazy shit. He explores the Amish obsession with baseball and his own obsession with horror, blood, and guts.
Weird.
I think it's just like a guy going through it.
It sounds like it. I think I have a heat rash.
I was looking at that and didn't want to say anything.
No.
But that's what my thighs look like when I walk from chafing so hard.
I get heat rash about one time a summer, and I did fall asleep in the sun yesterday.
Yeah, that's just what my thighs look like all the time from wearing shorts.
Can we look into juggalos really quick? I don't want to skip right past juggalos.
It's a fan of the hip-hop group Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse.
Psychopathic Records.
So I can't believe that juggalos came out of being a fan of music. It's probably like the scariest people you could see.
Juggalos or juggalo?
They paint their faces, but like black and white clowns.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then they're like really intense. They're like Buffalo Bills fans. Like they jump off of RVs and onto folding tables.
Who's the guy in Silence of the Lambs?
Hannibal Lecter.
No, the murderer. That's Buffalo Bill, right? That's it. Puts the lotion.
Wait,
on its skin.
Are the Bills named after Buffalo Bill or vice versa?
I would assume vice versa.
The football team is named after Buffalo Bill.
I think it's vice versa.
Oh, see, that makes sense.
Or it's completely unrelated. Ooh, I'm getting shivers thinking about him.
Completely.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the movie, to be honest, but
you're kidding.
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
No, you're kidding.
Do you have any questions about my new apartment?
Yeah, plenty. Let me finish Buffalo Bill lore really quick. Buffalo. Okay, so he's just like a massive fan.
Did they actively? Oh, is he a massive fan?
That's what it sounds like to me. Like
I'm
maybe
remembering something actually in the movie that maybe indicated that he was. It was related.
I'm Buffalo Bill.
Is that from the movie?
That's from SpongeBob. I'm Dirty Dan.
Buffalo Bill and SpongeBob?
Dirty Dan.
Oh, well then why'd you say Buffalo Bill?
Because it was in the tune of I'm Dirty Dan.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Are you fake fan?
You know I don't remember quotes.
That's crazy. I'm such a quote master.
I know. I'm not. I'm horrible at that.
I'm Dirty Dan.
The only thing I can quote, for whatever reason, is 50 Shades of Grey.
Because you're a horn dog.
It's not even that. I think it was just because I guess that's something that you kind of do bits with after you see it. So I guess just from saying like, oh, I don't make love, I fuck hard so many times, you just start to remember it.
That one I cannot picture anyone else besides like Joe Biden saying, because there was like a meme.
Oh, I've never seen that meme.
And it was like a tweet, and it was like, I don't make love, I fuck hard. And it was like, quote, Joe Biden. Speak of the devil. What, are we allowed to talk about the debate, or God forbid?
No, we are.
Okay.
You can. You know, I had to turn it off. Just I got sad. So.
I got sad too. I had to delete a tweet.
I saw what you were going through.
Oh my God, I was going through. Okay, so I tweeted me calling on Joe Biden during popcorn reading just to be mean. And it, like, obviously it just caught fire. It just like took off, and like immediately hit the wrong crowd. That was like not like anything to do with politics at all. It was like, you are abusing or you're being ableist because he has a stutter. I was like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have a
More
stutter.
of like a cognitive.
Yeah.
But you deleted it.
I didn't want to deal with the repercussions.
Oh, the repercussions?
From when I woke up, and I inevitably would have 200,000 retweets and like 1 million likes. Because after an hour it had 30,000 and it was climbing.
Right.
But every one of my friends that I talked to was like, leave it up, please. Like, those people are idiots. But like the two people that were being annoying and calling me elderly abusive were making me feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to delete
I understand that. Yeah, it's a fine line.
You're being mean. What if he sees this?
I also think like he knows it wasn't his finest hour, surely.
No, they're all talking about how it's kind of,
even Obama was like, you know, we all have those horrible debate moments.
I saw that. No, I knew it was bad when CNN after was like, okay, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Trump actually was way less mean to Joe Biden than I thought he was going to be, because he just said that one thing that was like, I don't even know what he just said. But he really could have been like kicked him while he was down. I
haven't seen like any clips of it really. I think people just feel bad.
Yeah. I tried to stitch something on TikTok and be like, you know, Joe Biden being like, I Delaware, you know, and then it'd be like, I told you guys there was an Adderall shortage and no one believes me, and now they can't even get one for Joe Biden. So that's what I was going to clip. And you actually could not find a clip of Joe Biden speaking gibberish.
I have not seen anything. Truly, it's wild.
No, it's unprecedented. It is unprecedented.
Yeah.
I was not aware that was like an official debate, like presidential debate. I thought it was just like a challenge for a duel vibe.
No, that was the first debate.
I was unaware ski.
Wait, what did you think it was?
Like I challenge you to a duel. Like that's what it felt like to me, because it was like, I don't know if you saw it. It was like Trump came out and was like, I want to debate you, but you won't, pussy, kind of thing. And then Joe Biden was like, bring it on, old man. Like that's what I saw. That was like the
scheduled debate. So what are the things that you have thought the debate was called besides the debate? Duel?
Presidential argument.
And roast.
And the roast. And the roast of.
Yeah. It was something roast, though.
Might have been presidential debate and presidential argument.
Yeah, or presidential roast.
And the roast of the presidential style. Yeah. Presidential's version. Joe Biden's version. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way as we do. We all tend to compare ourselves with others, especially with social media. The FOMO can be seriously real.
Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but in reality, they probably don't.
Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life.
I love therapy, and so many of my friends and family have benefited positively from it. It gives you the time to prioritize your needs and learn new things like setting boundaries and learning how to become the best version of yourself. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time. For no additional charge.
Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BNC today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BNC. It's Can we move on? I don't
Yeah.
want to even think about it.
Yeah, totally. We can.
Yeah.
Did you have something for
Well,
next?
I just said, what questions do you have about my new apartment?
Oh, yeah, I can
I'm
ask
so
you-
excited about it.
I can ask you some questions about your new apartment.
Okay.
What are you so excited about?
Good question.
Do you have a yard at
I
all?
love that question. I don't have a yard.
How? Like no front yard, no
Because
backyard?
there's no front yard. And in the back, it's like parking, like concrete. I've already slid and scraped out the side of my car trying to get out.
Right.
I'm not kidding. I have to leave my apartment 15 minutes early now to try to get out because it's like walking on a tightrope because it's this really thin driveway and then next to it is a curb. So I could drop off and out. Like I could get my car completely like stuck. I could drop off. Does that make sense? There's like a foot drop.
No, that makes
There's
total
the
sense.
side of my house, my car trying to squeeze through, foot drop. So and last time in trying not to fall off of the foot drop, I got too close to the house,
Squirted.
squirted out.
And that's in your brand new
So,
car too.
Yeah,
Damn.
so it's could have been a lot worse. There's a little bit of paint missing. Just have to block about 15 to 20 early.
Why don't you put a buffer up on your wall or something so that like it's
Oh, I like that idea.
yeah.
Do you think that, you know, that moment that you hear the metal on wall? Everyone knows that moment.
We all know that feeling.
Feel it. You can feel your heart dropping out through your asshole
Yeah.
in that moment. Do you think it's better to just keep going forward or back up?
Forward or back up? Which direction were you
your
going?
Car forward. You're going forward. You're slithering against the wall. You're hearing the crunch. Is it better to just kind of try to maneuver out forward or go backward?
I think you want to try to correct before you keep going in the direction of the scrape.
Okay. Forward.
Yeah.
I go backward.
I don't know what direction you were going in the first
I was going
place.
forward.
Yeah, so you correct. You go backwards and try to correct.
Okay. I just don't know. What do you think scrapes off more paint?
Probably keeping going in the direction of
Scraping
your
off the
scrape.
paint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Also, I'm really excited about my bathtub
Oh, good.
because it's like a real bathtub and there's a separate shower.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And
My bathtub is so small.
do you take baths in it?
I've never done it.
I noticed there was some Epsom salts in your.
I got it for my back, but then I've never used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the like character and the fireplace. It's not a functioning fireplace or anything, but it's pretty. And the natural light.
The light's good.
Yeah. And I'm excited about my new bed frame.
I'm just excited that you moved out of your old apartment.
Yeah, me too.
It was time. It was high time.
Yeah, it was high time. And I will say, this is what Izzy and I were talking about before, that you were like, I can't wait to get into this.
Oh yeah.
It's an upgrade. We're doing 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom and just like more amenities. And it's a beautiful place. And I'm really excited and lucky and whatever. What?
I'm just stretching my back.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I don't seek out Reddit anymore. I've deleted the app. I don't go on it. But if a thread is sent to me, I will look at it. And there was a thread.
I can't wait.
Basically, like, is Brooke's family loaded? And talking about how, like, my family is probably supporting me into this next venture of my life in this apartment. Which is so insulting that, like, you guys could watch BNC, because this is in the BNC thread. These are fans of BNC.
Max,
Watch and consume and, know how much internet people make and like our podcast and then be like, she can't buy that on her own. That's so mean.
Come here.
I have been, hi, Max,
Come on.
supporting myself financially.
Lay down.
Since I graduated college, I have not received a cent from anyone. So lucky to have had like an upbringing where my parents, hello, Max, supported me throughout high school and college. But I moved right out the second I graduated college, have not seen a cent. And I'm so proud to have supported myself to where I am now, and I deserve it. And that was like crazy to see so many people speculating, this is what her dad does, links to my dad's LinkedIn.
Oh,
And
I had
just
no
like he must
idea.
be paying.
Oh, I had no idea.
Which is beyond to me. Beyond. And it made me mad. And it's actually set a little bit of a fire up my ass because before I was feeling a little bit guilty how much I am paying on rent now. Like it's in my budget, but it was my budget was X to Y and it's Y. It's Y and a half really. But I can afford it and I worked hard and I deserve it.
Yes.
And this really made me feel like, you know what? I don't feel guilty anymore because I am paying everything and I've earned it and worked for this and F it to hell.
F it to H.
F it to H-E double hockey stick.
F it to H.
So that was really like, I'm like shaking thinking about that. Also just like how weird
Yeah, that's bizarre.
to be like, this is what her parents, like, it's just like, what?
You shouldn't, like, that's bad, but you should never click on Reddit.
Connor, I deleted the app. I don't seek it out. If something is sent to me and it's like Brooke X, I've got to click on it. I'm only human.
Oh, yeah. Ugh, I had to stop.
Yeah, I did stop unless it, and I'll say it again, unless it is sent to me directly, in which case I do have to look at it. And in that case, looked at it, and it's a lot of people contributing.
Yeah, I know.
It's a long thread.
Well,
Which is it's just like it really blew my mind, but I do thank you because I was feeling guilty, and now because you guys made me so, not you guys, because of the people on the Reddit thread made me so mad, I've completely repositioned myself to feeling proud of myself as I should.
good. Little
Yeah.
therapeutic Reddit section.
Yeah, so I love my apartment that I pay for fully myself.
I think my favorite thread on Reddit to date is when someone said, Connor needs to stay on his meds because when he forgets to take them, he's so mean to Brooke. And I had to say, I don't take any meds.
Yeah.
I'm just mean to Brooke.
Yeah.
But I loved the speculation on my medication that doesn't exist. That was really cool.
I just learned something horrible about my meds.
What about your meds?
I learned it's just so insane that pharmacists or the bottle doesn't tell you these things directly. I'm on Cymbalta, which is for anxiety, and apparently you're not supposed to take Advil on it, which I saw on TikTok.
For your stomach lining?
For stomach lining, and you bruise easily. And I've been wondering why I've been bruising so easily recently, which it's like, someone should tell me that. It shouldn't be TikTok. It should be a doctor or the bottle.
I agree.
Like, I should not be finding about that on TikTok.
My favorite thing is my neighbors looking in.
I like that too. I definitely like that too as I'm screaming about my Cymbalta.
Screaming about your Cymbalta and the doctors.
Also, that Reddit thread taught me what my dad's job is. That was news to mama.
That was news to mama cakes.
News to mama cake.
Ugh.
Yeah. Riled me up and back and through.
Yeah, good. Sometimes it's nice to be a woman with
That's
an
what my landlord was
angry
saying,
woman.
why she gave me the apartment, because she's so proud of me.
Yeah.
And if she can be proud of me as somebody who doesn't even know about the podcast and is not someone claiming to be a fan, those people on the Reddit thread should be proud.
Yeah, they should.
Want to hear a funny comment that someone DM'd me?
I don't know.
It was on my close friends. You probably saw it.
I didn't see it. I don't know. I wasn't really on my phone this weekend.
Okay. I'm going to in-feed it because I went to Catalina Island yesterday.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was in a bathing suit, so all the pictures are of me in a bathing suit.
Yeah.
And I have decided that I just don't care
Good.
about my body. But someone in response to a story of my body,
Yay.
which, yeah, of course, this is the DM I got. Give me 1 second while I load the DM, okay?
You hit me with whenever you're ready. I just got Matt King tagged you in a post and it scared me half to death.
Oh, what's the post?
Oh, it's just a horrible drunk photo of me.
Okay. Imagine being a woman and just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, a body's a body neutrality. Okay. Here's a picture of me in my bathing suit. I'm not thinking anything of it. Like, whatever. Like, insert this DM. Hi. So I've never tried something like this before, and I know it will sound weird, but you popped on my Explore page, and I finally felt good about myself. I've been on social media forever, and like I've always been idolizing the perfect hourglass, flat stomach bodies. And like you have the same body as me, and it finally made me feel pretty for once. I know this might be a very weird message for you to get. I know you're not a body influencer, but you've helped me to make me feel more confident in my own body, and I thank you. I can't express how happy I am to have scrolled upon your content. Also, your podcast thingy is really cool. What do you think's the most offensive part of that? Podcast thingy?
No.
Hourglass figure? Flat stomach? Finally pretty for once?
I think that was the kicker for me.
I like finally pretty for once. That's my Instagram caption, by the way.
Finally feeling pretty for once.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to make the caption. I'm going to dump all those bathing suit pictures and this at the end. Caption, finally pretty, check, for once. Check.
No, just
it's already drafted.
Finally pretty for once, check. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, that's just crazy to post.
Like, and also like anything that's followed up with, I know this is kind of weird. Let me stop you right there. Yes. Backspace, 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 delete, close it out the app, restart your phone, put it in the drawer, close the drawer, walk away, drive out of town.
Don't come back.
Don't hit the door on your way out.
Good riddance.
See you later, except I won't because you're headed out of town. And your phone's in the drawer, so I cannot reach you.
You're going to have to swim out from that island and find the love of your life?
I'll meet you on Catalina Island in the boat.
That boat picture was cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I love Catalina Island. Is gorgeous. I had never been.
What did I tell you?
I literally felt like I was in Italy.
I know.
And I always thought it was going to be like, oh, like this is going to be like super touristy, like gimmicky, kitschy. Truly so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird about Catalina Island is that it's just the town of Avalon and then you can't leave it.
Yeah.
Legally, you can't leave the town without a license.
And there's condos. Like people live
There's
there.
wild buffalo. We talked about this on the podcast. Bison.
Yeah. There's bison. I was talking to someone on the ferry. Didn't love that piece. But yeah, they were going on the bison.
Ferry is a little nerve-wracking.
Choppy. It's a little choppy.
It's a little
choppy.
A little choppy going across the Pacific in the ferry.
Going off of the Pacific Ocean. It was nice to see the dolphins. I missed them.
Did you see any fish?
I got goggles.
Did you see the orange fish that I told you about?
Yeah, I saw the orange fish. But I got goggles and went in, and I really was only seeing just like those little silver fish. And then when we went on the boat and I jumped out, I got way too scared of the feeling of being in the wide open water that I couldn't even put my head under.
Yeah, that was where I got. Remember where I told you about when I got scared, and it was cloudy when we went. Ooh. I always get nervous talking about going places in California of people being like, "Don't tell anyone about that. It's gonna blow up because of influencers." Like when I posted the other day about that person putting an entire mini fridge in their trash can, and it wasn't a mini fridge of full. I got 10 DMs from people that don't follow me. Shut the fuck up! Like, don't post about Manhattan Beach. Like, we don't want everyone from LA finding out about Manhattan Beach. I'm like, do you think
neighborhood?
Do you think I invented Manhattan Beach? I didn't discover Manhattan Beach.
That is like clinical.
No, everyone was like, stop posting about Manhattan Beach. Like, we don't want everyone to come from LA. I'm like,
Manhattan Beach is in LA.
It's 10 minutes away. So, my bad.
So is Catalina Island.
Catalina Island is
in LA County.
Too damn close.
That's crazy.
All those islands out there are a little spooky.
Yeah.
I know there's...
Do an episode on a boat in Catalina.
That'd be great. I would love to.
Can we get the equipment out there? So
do you think we could take the equipment on the water? Do you think we could take it on a seaside on a boat?
I do.
What do you think about the equipment getting its sea legs? What about if the whole episode was like this?
I was getting a little... My stomach was sloshing around a bit.
So the new thing for me is I can convince myself I'm gonna throw up. I know you hate throw up, but like the past week, I think I did get sick for a while and then I ignored it. But the past week, I've been like in my car or something, and I'm like, do I feel sick? And then it's like, oh, I'm getting sick, more sick the more I think about it.
That's what's so bad about my panic attacks is that if I think for 1 second I'm gonna have a panic attack, I will, and then once I enter that space, I'm gonna throw up, and I will, because once you decide on something like that, your brain is so powerful, it does it. So once I have those thoughts, which are inevitable because they're intrusive and I'm going to have them.
Yeah.
It's all going to spiral out from there, and it's all, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's always funny leading up to it, like a panic attack at all. It's like you're panicking and then you're like completely fine. I don't know if this happens to you. This is how mine goes. I have like a full blown panic and then what was that? And then I'm like embarrassed that I was about to have a panic attack. And then I'm like, what was making me have a panic attack? And then I intentionally start thinking of it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Horrible. It's the brain is horrible.
My brain needs to come out. I wish I could come out like this and wring it out like a wet mop.
We've spoken about taking your brain out and putting it in contact.
I want to get one of those water flossers from TikTok and water floss all the ridges of my brain.
I just am.
If there's any left.
You know that guy he's on TikTok and he's bald and he was on the Kardashians and he does a lot of brain stuff.
Yeah.
I want him to take an x-ray of my brain so bad.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. I do, because then you know like what medications are best for you and like the things to do.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like psychiatrists, like most of them, like I've never had a psychiatrist that is good personally. And they're just kind of like, it is trial and error. But they're really just like throwing different meds at you and being like, try this, try this, try this, try this. And it's just like so overwhelming. And with that guy, I think my understanding is he like really dives into your brain and can actually figure out like what works best for you because of the makeup of your brain.
Well, if the Kardashians are using him.
Well, my dad's loaded, so I could probably use him too.
I always forget about your rich papa.
Yeah.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, don't forget.
No, I won't. I actually was the one that posted his LinkedIn on Reddit.
Also, there was screenshots of where I grew up and the tuition at my school, which, by the way, like, tuition rises every year. I went there, I started in 1999, and you get locked in. So, like, what you're seeing, like, it's just, like, insane that people think they know what they're talking about. Anyway.
Right. Like, it's crazy how today we record at my house and it ends up being the loudest day of all time outside. I hope it's not picking up. Do you think it is?
Really? It's pretty loud. Also, if it's just like a nice little background noise, if so.
Yeah, it's white noise, and my dad's calling me.
Oh my God! Speaking of rich dads.
Speaking of rich papa, I also
there was a comment about you asking if you were rich too.
I think that was probably figured out very quickly that that's not the case. But
I'm also like not.
Thanks
rich.
for including. Thanks for including.
No,
me.
I'm not like poor. Anyway, it's just. Anyway.
Thanks for making me feel included.
Yeah, no worries.
What was I to say? Oh, every day for about the past 2 weeks, I get woman exposing herself notification on Citizen app.
Yeah.
And it's like really close to my house. And there's no other information. It's just woman exposing herself. And I kind of feel like it's like a local celebrity now because like I don't know any other information besides that she's the woman exposing herself.
Right.
But it's a mere
like the woman with the green ribbon.
Yeah, except it's her pussy.
Her puss will fall off if she unties the ribbon. The ribbon's on her clit.
I don't know what part she's exposing. What if instead of exposing herself, she was like, she was exposing something embarrassing about herself, like a secret.
Right.
Like she's running around telling a secret. Like
a TikTok tea session.
What's something that's embarrassing?
Poop. We made it so far.
We did. I like green eggs. I like green eggs and ham. There, I said it. Woman exposing herself three blocks away from you.
Keep us updated on.
I can't think of anything that's embarrassing.
That's the problem with this podcast is that we don't know what's embarrassing, what's not, and what to share and what not to share.
That's embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I have a pimple on my scalp. That's not good.
Is that embarrassing?
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's true. That's real life.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of these influencers that try to act like everything's perfect when they have a pimple on their scalp. Or when they try to act like they have a pimple on their scalp and they don't. I have a pimple on my scalp.
Yeah.
That's felt good to get off my chest.
Thank you for learning this now.
Yeah. Of course.
Now I'm getting anxious that people are going to think I have a lot of money, which like I'm not like loaded and I don't manage my money well. And most of it goes to taxes, but doing well enough. So thank you.
I'll tell you where most of my money is going right now.
Where?
My doctor's bill that keeps coming in the mail. And they say, we're sending this to collections. I'm like, do it then. I really don't want them to do it. I got to pay it, but it's so much
that
freaking
one
money.
that I was talking about a while ago that was going to go to collections.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm into smoking joints now because my binky's bad for me.
Time to inhale some hot ash.
So I'll just do hot ash. It works better for me.
Yeah.
And I was smoking a joint and watching A Family Affair, which I had watched at the premiere of the Zac Efron movie that I was this is the best thing I've ever seen. Didn't laugh once. So weird that like the premiere energy, it's like you think it's the funniest thing because the energy in that room is electric.
Yeah.
And then I was, not to say it was like horrible, but it was definitely very different. So if you guys watch it and are like, what the fuck, Brooke? And just know that I'm also like kind of there too. I need to watch it a third time and see where I land.
Best 2 out of 3. Max, can you come here and sit with your papa?
How long has this episode been so far? Oh, let's go head on into the bonus one.
Okay, hang on. Real Bros of Simi Valley came out.
And?
I wasn't able to make it to the premiere.
But
it comes out on July 5th.
And you haven't said your...
Oh, I'm in it for a second.
Yay.
Oh, I thought...
No, you didn't.
Oh, I thought I had said that.
No.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for keeping track of that. Yeah, I'm in it for a second. Jimmy Tetreault was able to...
See, I love Jimmy.
Jimmy T is genuinely like, we're so lucky to have him on this earth.
I agree.
He texted me and I was in New York a while back. I was like, I've got like an opportunity for you. And
do you remember your lines?
No, because the lines that I memorized, it was all it ended up. I don't know if I can say this. I don't know, but he's a visionary. And
yes,
he did have me do my small portion about 15 times, and I imagine I'm gonna have about 3 words. I imagine out of the.
When does it come out?
On the 5th, so 4 days.
I'm so excited. I really am.
I'm just excited to have.
Do you have an IMDb now?
I have an IMDb.
That's so cool. Let's feed it.
Yeah, I think I will because it'll make me look cooler than I am. But
that's true.
That'll be nice.
Too damn.
You know what's funny is I don't know if I can share trade secrets of the trade.
Let's try it.
Like when I went for hair and makeup, they were like, "You're fine," and then I went for costume, and they were like, "You're fine," because I was like dressed exactly, I guess, how my character would have.
Well, that's probably why Jimmy thought of you. He was like, Connor would be perfect for this.
Something
what
tells
was
me
the
that
character like?
He was on shrooms.
Yeah, so you're good. You're all good.
His name is Mac Rodos, and his brother's name is Mike Rodos.
Oh, that's hot.
I know a Chase Rodos, so it was like not even out of the realm of reality of like being named Mike or Mac.
I get it.
Rodos.
Very good.
Anyways, go check it out. It's gonna be really good. There's so many freaking people in it, like famous people.
No, I saw that.
Yeah.
Did you meet anyone, or it was just kind of you and?
I met like a lot of other people. I didn't meet anyone that I didn't already know, really.
Okay.
Besides my brother.
Who's your brother?
In Christ.
Mac.
Mike. I can't.
You're Mac.
I'm Mac.
He's Mike.
He's Mike.
Who was Mike?
My buddy Eddie. No,
Very
my buddy
cool.
Eddie. No, but it was really cool. Like, there's so many cameos.
Someone
in it
was in it that I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'd have to go through the docket. All right, we're gonna go to the bonus. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there.
Love.
Enjoy this episode and enjoy the bonus episode that's coming up right now. Spy. Happy 4th of July.
This week on Close Friends.
You know when you make stuff up and lie?
I trusted you. You can finger yourself through your balls. I'm being so dead serious for one moment trying to connect with you and ask you about your rock
scrotum.
Know that I never smoke when I'm sober, but I am drunk, so there's no cig I'd rather smoke.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.